So for our first dessert, I decided to make a nice cream. The nice cream represents Anna Halpern, a compassionate change maker. Why we chose this dessert is because Anna was health conscious and she created a healing dance program. The commonality on the dessert would be the berry feature. Anna battled cancer, and her daughter started along with her an expressive dance program. That is the commonality. My mother recently battled cancer, and now we're in the works of co-authoring a book. So we took something bitter and turned it into something very sweet. Virginia Woolf is our next creator. For Virginia, I created a spiced rice pudding with the mango coulis. Why? Because Virginia was very feminine. And there's also accents of rose water in the coulis with cinnamon, cinnamon can be very strong and a bit overpowering. Sometimes in life, our personal struggles can overshadow our professional capabilities. And the connection between Anna and I would be the cinnamon. The cinnamon was very strong, and for her, the cinnamon represented her depression. And for me, sometimes it's self-confidence. Now, we'll transition to Maya Angelou. For Maya, we created a sweet potato cake with the caramel glaze. I selected this dessert because of Maya's southern roots, and there's nothing more southern than a good sweet potato pie. Maya's childhood was rough, so the salt represents the trials and the rape and the trauma, and it's balanced with the sweet element, which is her success. Maya was a Nobel Peace Prize winner. The commonality would be our southern roots and our determination, which is reflected through the caramel glaze. Now we'll talk about our next creator, Annie Dillard. She's the all-American girl. For Annie, we decided to create a classic creme brulee. It's elegant, it's straightforward, and it's simple. I created this considering her traditional heteronormative background. The similarity would be the brulee. Brulee means to burn, and Annie pushed against societal expectations, and I feel the same about myself. And we're also both women college grads, so big ups to Annie. Now let's talk about Karen Finley. For Karen, I decided to create a baklava with the honey and chocolate with coconut flakes. It's a layered dessert, just like Karen's personality. She's known for her performance, Shut Up and Love, which combines sexuality, censorship, chocolate, and honey. The similarity would be the bitter chocolate because it's sensual and it's also a form of expression. I love how Karen took something that was widely used and really put her own creative twist to it. And I think that's what I do through my work with political advocacy. Muriel Rue Keister, last but not least. For Muriel, we created a Baked Alaska. Baked Alaska is an edible paradox. She witnessed violent injustices, and that's why we have the burned exterior. Inside, we have a sweet cake, just to represent her personality. She was feminine and idealistic, and a lot of that can be seen through her writings. So with Muriel, it was all about juxtaposition for me. Last but not least, the commonality would be our interest in social justice. That is represented through the burned phyllo crisp that we used. The buttercream brings attention to the oppression and the silence in her layers. Rue Keister brought attention to oppression through light and appeal, and that is why our exterior is so interesting. Muriel was very bold and unique, and we wanted our dessert to reflect that.